Howdy, howdy. Phil back again for replicas of the past. Wanted to take a quick look at this little fella. It's a Minneapolis-Moline G750 made by Ertl. It's the box, of course, standard cardboard fold-up style box. The axles would slide into them slots, and then you just pull it forward, unfold the box, pull it forward, and it comes right out. 1995. Silhouettes of the actual replica on the box. All right, let's look at the star of the show, the Minneapolis-Moline G750. All right, everybody, back. Here it is, the Ertl 1/16 scale Minneapolis-Moline G750. Pretty cool little replica. Classic Moline stylings here on this thing. It's a pretty sweet looking little old tractor in my opinion. I did do a couple of things to it though. The real tractor, produced by Minneapolis-Moline between 1969 through 75. Says note, the Minneapolis-Moline model G750 is the same as the Oliver 1655. The following data is from the 1655 listing. And the power PTO tested 70.5, drawbar tested 60 horsepower. Classic looking old Moline here. One interesting thing I found about this tractor, it came with a decal sheet. Of the older tractors, this is the only one I remember really with a decal sheet. If I'm wrong, somebody let me know, but this is the only one I remember. I had to put the MM in the grill, the dashboard decaling, then it gave me decals, the fender decal there, that PTO decal. Then it gave me decals for lights, but I went ahead and added lights. Other than that, the tractor straight out of the box. Here's your rear end area and detailing. Very 90s. Drawbar, very 90s. Nice flat fenders, looks really good. On the back of the fenders, as I said, they did give me decals, but I went ahead and added flasher and brake lights on both sides on the back of the fenders. Front of the fenders, I added, there was decals for work lights in there, but I went ahead and added the squares work lights on either fender. Driver station, open station, of course. White Moline white seat, yellow steering wheel, the decaled dashboard. Everything in there is the part of the casting, the foot pedals and all the shifter and all that. It's all part of the casting in there. Classic looking flat long hood there, looks good. You got your intake and your silver muffler, those are both plastic. Decaling, big white long decal, Minneapolis-Moline over the engine compartment. G750 model number up here toward the operator station. The casting of the engine components and detailing for this tractor. For mid-90s, ain't too terribly bad, I don't think. Grill, like I said, I had to add this decal, was not on there. The big MM, vertical grill, looks good. Here's underneath the tractor. Tires all the way around are rubber, of course. This is a very familiar Ertl rear tire. The rear wheel is plastic. Nice little details on it nonetheless. Front wheels are plastic, so I stand corrected. I thought they were rubber. The front wheel is a thin plastic 3-rib tire. The tire, and then there's your front wheel. It's a pretty classic looking old Moline there for sure. I'll move on to a real quick comparison. Let's do that now. All right, here's my Minneapolis-Moline G750 by Ertl alongside my Oliver 1650 by SpecCast. Pretty much the same tractor there. The spec cast details are so crazy. When you look at these side by side, it's pretty wild, to be honest. All right, I move on to some final thoughts. Let's do that now. Okie dokie, everyone. Ertl 1/16 scale Minneapolis-Moline G750, slight customization with some lights and flashers and brake lights. Other than that, it's right out of the box. It's a classic looking Moline, old school. I love Moline. I've said before, I think my uncle had one, the G1000, I think. I have fond memories of it. So that's my fond memories of the actual real tractor was the one my uncle had. Pretty classic tractor. All right, everyone, I'll close out my video. I'm going to follow this one up right behind it with another one. This is Phil for Replicas of the Past. Y'all have a blessed day. We'll talk again soon.